Hi everyone, it's Killshot, not in a game. This is Play Dead Live. We got the farm, we got SLY, we got MIR, and we're back. This is Red Wedding, and I think this is the first Red Wedding we have ever done in the farm wing. And we are 135. I know it's the first Red Wedding we've ever done with 135. So it is going to be a condensed match. That is the new style. It's the new style. And we will also have more legends. Mo legends equal mo problems. So before we get into that, we got some business to take care of. Look at all these super chats. Valar in the house. Hello, 99 Army Kills Great Mods. Channel member sponsors, PDL Auction House Fishing, Death Drop. And she says special happy birthday to Ocean Man Ray and also the Pope. Bones, happy birthday, Ray and Alex. She messaged Kel and said I hooked you guys up. We got Father Ron. Good luck, Mir and Sly. Happy birthday to Ocean Man and the Pope. Deadly Dimes, happy birthday, Ocean Man. And y'all know I would be remiss if I didn't do a little shout out for two, like Ocean Man says, 999 Gaming. If you ain't gaming with us, you ain't doing it right. Well, there is another birthday bash, and we will have birthday boxes coming up really, really soon. Because if we don't, we're going to run out of boxes because we're selling so many, and then we got all the other stuff that's going on. We got Deadly Dimes doing a twofer. She followed up and said, yep, forgot the Pope. Let me get him in there too. She didn't forget him. She just wanted to do them as separate so they could each get their individual attention. You guys know how that works. So we want to get these guys birthday boxes. The one thing that we do is we get everybody birthday boxes on their birthday for being a part of Play Dead Live. So appreciate all of y'all. All right. And let's get to a little bit of business because we do have to take a look at the standings because the standings are important. You guys know Sly got out to that super fast start. Not so much lately. They've lost some nail biters. They actually have a positive point differential, but a 1-3 record. We got MIR 0-3. This is pretty important for both because MIR's trying to get that first win, and Sly's trying to get back into running. And then, of course, Wednesday night, we got the top two teams in the league battling for first place. We got Arc at 3-0, Vox at 3-1. If Arc wins, they'll be 4-0, two-game lead over Vox. If Vox wins, they will catapult into first place. So you guys can see how the standings kind of shuffle around a little bit. A lot of fun. Take a quick look here. Tonight, we got Sly and Mir, Vox and Arc Red Wedding. On election week, you guys know election's Tuesday, November 5th, but that Monday, we're playing Arc at MIR, No Legends. That is a makeup game. Then the Wednesday, we're not doing Faction Wars. We are going to do Ship Strike. So we got the makeup game on Monday, Go Vote on Tuesday. Wednesday, we got Ship Strike. And then we got a lot of fun stuff lined up for all you guys. Also, there is no fishing this Thursday because it is Halloween. Get out, do some trick-or-treating, buy a lot of candy to give it to all the kids. So have a good time with all of that. All right. Now, I don't have the PCP standings loaded for you guys, but I am going to give away 2 more packs. So you guys do me a favor. Everybody, give me a number from 1 to 20 because Father Ron says it's roll time, baby. So like I said, we're giving away a lot of packs. So hopefully we do a box event soon so we can reset all these packs and all these boxes. You're going to see a box event in a couple of weeks. All right, here we go. Last call. If your name ain't up there, I can't help you. Here we go. All right, let's refresh the dice. Here we go and roll them. It is number 17. 17. We got a winner there. We got Julia. Let's roll it again. And we've got number 7. 7 and 17. Did anybody pick 7? Nope. Nobody picked 7. Let's roll it one more time. How about 14? Somebody had to pick 14. B-Dub in the house. There you go. All right, we got Julia. We got B-Dub. Both scoring those packs. Kel will add that to the ledger. And we got something else lined up for you guys. All right, congratulations. Congratulations. Now, look, pretty big deal. We've got new gear coming up. You guys know that. And we always get excited. We roll out new gear because it's new stats, it's new abilities. So, and this gear, Origin X, is very, very personal to me because, as you guys know, we're getting closer and closer to our 5-year anniversary. So you start thinking about how it all began, right? The origins of Play Dead Live. So this name is very, very nostalgic. So hopefully you guys will enjoy it. We'll see that Wednesday night. But tonight, we promise you guys that we do one bomber bundle per month. So this is your chance to get it. Otherwise, you'll have to wait till next month. A lot of you guys already messaged. Now, the amount of noise y'all make, y'all know how this works. You make a little bit of noise, that bomber could go from great to outstanding. It might go from outstanding to unfreaking believable, right? There's like levels. There's like great, outstanding, and oh my goodness, that's the best bomber bundle we've ever seen. Okay, I think we're looking pretty good here, Kel. All right, so let me show you what we got in store. Super Bomber. All right, this looks good. Now, you know, this has fluctuated a little bit in the past because that bottom corner, sometimes it's 1, sometimes it's 2. Everything you see on the board, all right, the top row, everything is 2 in this event. So those Goliaths, that's 5, 10, 15, or wait, I'm giving you 5. No, scratch that. Rewind. All right, that's 2 each. Why am I counting by 5s? That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's 10 Goliaths, all right? Then you go over to the monsters. That's 10 monsters. In that second row, all those specialty, 2 Raptures, Oracle, Lithium, Seismic, Vapor, Snowstorm, Gen, Red Eye, Top Hat, and 2 Whammo Extreme as well. So really, really good stuff there. All right, we get down to that bottom row. Remember, there was a day the Unicorn and the Grinch were so low too. But now we've got 2 Unicorn, 2 Grinch, 2 Glitch, 2 St. Elmo's to get your scoring. 2 Gavel Grenades. Look at the damage on that. A brand new crowd favorite. I know you guys love these, and that's why there's not a lot of them. There have been none except for in this. So you go a whole month and you're only getting 2 Unforgiven, but you are getting 2. 2 Unforgiven, 2 Treks, 2 Summoning Grenades. Bones has made those famous lately. Good gameplay with that. 2 Grizzlies and 2 Maximons. Now, I didn't have you guys make all that noise just to give you this, but this is pretty good. Let me show you what else you're going to get, because we do have a ship strike coming up. Now, we're going to give you one of this, a Sad Grenade, Seek and Destroy. Why are we not giving you a lot of these? Because we don't want everybody throwing Seek and Destroy, Seek and Destroy, Seek and Destroy like over and over and over again. So, but if you are a hardcore ship strike player, you do want to have 1 or 2 in your inventory. You don't want to use them every time, but when you know you're going to hit something, you want to throw this. What else do we got? Oh, look at that. We're going to give you 100 loaders. No, we're not. We're going to give you 200 loaders. So a Sad Grenade, 200 loaders. And let's go ahead and make it. We already gave you 2 St. M. Let's give you 2 more St. Milos. So that means you're going to get 4 St. Milos in this box, in this reload. Now that might be enough to last you for 3 or 4 faction wars. All right? So you got 2 of everything, 1 of the Sad Grenade, 200 loaders, and then that bonus extra 2 St. Milos. Kel, let's see who picked this up. While Kel is posting in Super Chat, We said that we were going to do something a little different this week. Do y'all remember? I teased that we were going to add something new this week. Type it in chat if you remember what I said we were going to do tonight. We're going to see who was paying attention. All right, there's your bombers right there. We got Justice, Dimes, Julia, Crimson, JJ, Bones, Valar, Cat, Samurai, Busy, Kel, Football and Craven, Splitting Nose. Nice even quantities to split too. Trigger and Fly Rod, and happy birthday, Ocean Man and Pope. All right, so almost everybody doesn't remember what we said we're going to do, and that's okay. Once you see it, you'll be like, oh, yeah, he did say he was going to do this, right? Does that look familiar? Player of the week. You guys remember we said we were going to do this with the events from the previous week. Busy B says, I need some stuff and things so I can blow up some things. Thank you, Busy. Right. All right. So, remember, you don't have to play in every event, but I have a little scoring system. So, Faction Wars. Last week, my Faction War MVP. In the first category, it was definitely Cat. You guys agree? Cat made some pretty epic moves. Bones went over, stole the rover. Cat went over to the DZ. There was avalanching. So other than using that F4, when she should have used the F5, she had a pretty flawless game. So Cat was my Faction War MVP. Now let's go to fish fights. It was definitely Bones. Bones is the only person that caught 5 swim shadies last week. Bones was the best fish fighter of the week. Quest. A lot happened on Quest. But this person jumped up on the right tables and got the right stuff. Father Ron was our Quest MVP. Saturday night event. It was Cat. Cat won the whole dang thing. Pick 3. Who won the pick 3? Oh, it was Valar. Valar squeaking by and picking the best football teams. And so overall, because Cat Faction Wars, Cat Saturday night, Cat also had a very good Friday night to go with it. So overall, my player of the week in getting 50 kills tokens is going to be Cat. Congratulations. You guys show her a little bit of support. She had a fantastic week. Might be you next week. Play hard, play all the way through, and it could be you who's our Play Deadline player of the week. All right, let's get down to business. I need, if you are Tiny, Bones, Dimes, Craven, JJ, Justice, B-Dub, and Kel. Those 8, give me your pre-match buffs and give them to me quickly. We got bears, 3 bears on each team. So I'm going to tell you, Kel is playing a bear. You can't steal her dragons. Justice is playing Witch Doctor. Bones, he's getting rid of 2 of your smokes. He'll type them. JJ, Guardian, a little extra damage. Craven's going to snipe JJ to get rid of some of that extra, JJ Guardian extra health. Craven sniping JJ, lower 10%. Dimes is going with the Bandit on Justice, and Bones is going with the Bounty. There you go. Tonight's starting lineup is as follows. Take you down to the field so we don't get started too late. Tonight's starting lineup is as follows. In the Bomber Zone, wearing a red vest, playing 2 legends tonight, we got B-Dub. B-Dub followed by Craven Light. Craven is a captain and a sniper. He also has the red vest. 2 legends for him. Go over to Kel. Kel is in the tank zone. They chose the boat. Kel is sieging, not wearing a red vest. Dimes. Dimes is in the rover zone. She's sieging. Red vest from the rover. After Dimes, we got Justice. His first game as MIR. He's a tank. Remember that. Justice red vest. And he is the sniper. Justice followed by Tiny. Tiny is in the bomber zone. Tiny followed by JJ in the DZ with the red vest. She is the captain. JJ followed by Bones. And we are starting on time. 30-second timer. B-Dub starts right now. Easily beats the timer. Thank you for that. B-Dub says, I am going to turn into a tank. Dark Boston Main Street. Gotta love that. Up. All right, want to clarify, make sure I've got people where they're supposed to be. All right, turn into a tank is good. Boss to Main Street. She cannot hop into the rover because she is in the bomber zone, but she did say move to the DZ. So because she can't hop in the rover, I'm not going to penalize her for being in the rover zone. So she does go straight to her DZ. Like, I go to the rover zone. I can't get in the rover because it take me a turn. So I will go ahead and get the movement to the DZ. Dropping a seal. S8 Snowstorm with mass destruction. All right, Dark Boss in 1 with cap in 3. All right. Craven says, wait. Okay, let's see. Tank's good. Dark Boss is good. Moves to the DZ. Plays a seal. Now, well, you know what? She doesn't have range on the wall. All right. So they are playing halts. But B-Dub, because you can't occupy the rover in turn 1, and because you started in the bomber zone, you have to pick a different target for the snowstorm. And I'll allow you to pick any target in your range, but you don't have range on your wall. So you can pick a watchtower, or you can pick a player, or pretty much a watchtower or player. All right. So, Craven Light, hits or wait? Does hit. And just so y'all know, that was probably a lineup thing where B-Dub expected to be in the rover zone and maybe somebody else in the tank zone. That's why. I know it seems wacky, but it's the way we got to do it. So she gets credit for the DZ. She does like the watchtower. And she did have a specialty grenade, so that did meet the qualifications. All right, let's go from B-Dub over to Craven Light. Craven Light, 20-second timer. I'm not sure what that is. Are you going to Ukraine? What is Crimean? Could be that. Bonnie's last move was a crime. We're just trying to figure out which language Daryl is speaking. That's all. Cronin. Okay. Cronin, jump in, take. Negate 1. B-Dub's Sleet. Minion to JJ. All right, let's start out giving the tank. Cannonball for Craven. All right, he did not pick a zone to go to, so we have to move him to the no zone because the tank zone does not give him range. So no zone for Craven. So Cronin, let's go ahead and do a die roll. So we can see if they get some extra rage for Team SLY. 12-sided die, he needs a 1, 2, 6. It is a 5, round 5. Gonna get some SLY rage. +1 across the board. Negation 1, get rid of B-Dub's Sleet 1. Purple wands are off the board. Minion to JJ. Playing a seal. All right. Cronin's good. Tank's good. Negation wand's good. Minion. Seal. Snowstorm loaded with mass destruction 6. And I got B-Dub's mass destruction as well. All right. They're going to use Immortal Blue. And that is going to hit Craven pretty hard. He's going to use Absorption, but he has first turn gear ability. So his gear absorbs some of it. His absorption absorbs the rest of it. So he takes no damage. All right, let's go over to Kel. Kel, let's get this show on the road. 20-second timer. Easily beats the timer. Kel's going to jump into the battleship. Kel with a cannonball. Move to their DZ, boss to their chest. All right, Kel playing boss in 1. Cap in 3. Kel's rolling on the river over to the DZ. Seal absorption, Navy to the temple. Craven says it hits. They're going to put out that temple flame. Mass destruction 6. All good. Very fast move. Thank you for that. All right, let's go over to Deadly Dimes. 20 seconds dimes. Timer is up. Did not beat the timer. 3-second miss, Dimes. All right, so we got Range Rover, move to their DZ. Dimes with a tire. Let's try this again. Range Rover, right side this time. Dimes with the tire. Not Justice. Put that tire back. Dark Boss to their chest. Dimes playing Dark Boss in 1 with cap in 3. Could be worth an extra 25. Coming over here to hang out with Bonnie and JJ. Dropping a seal. Snowstorm loaded. She does have the range. And mass destruction. B-Dub going to tank prevent it. All right, we got Range Rover, movement, Dark Boss, seal, big grenade toss with mass destruction. P-Dub says, nope, not going to happen on my watch. All right, let's go over to Justice. Justice, 20-second timer from the rover zone. Justice beating the timer, as I said. Justice with the tire. You know, it was just a matter of time. Justice getting into Range Rover. Let's give Justice that tire. He's going to move to the Temple Steps. Immortal Woodrow. All right. That means this bomb shelter not be occupied by the enemy until that bomb shelter is destroyed. Justice also playing a seal. M7 Snowstorm, Mass Destruction 6. We got halt, halt, halt. Halt. Every time I say halt, I know y'all are going to think it sounds like that other thing. All right. 4 halts and Insania. Justice, that is going to give you a -7. -3, -4. So that means you are throwing a regular snowstorm with mass destruction. So it's going to be equivalent after the mass destruction of a wedding crasher, but with no juice on it. 70% of a black block because it has no juice. Justice. 30% black block remaining. So did not take down the black block, therefore nothing is frozen. And of course, 30%, no specialty grenades will have any effect on it. All right. Let's go to Tiny. 20-second timer. Tiny beats the timer. Lost stream to their wall. All right, SLY says, when you do get that wall down, we'd like to have 25% of it. So they're hoping to get 75, and if there's any orbitals, etc., they'd like to get that too. Heading over to the Temple Steps. Gold Spark Justice. Gonna play a needle for the haystack. Tiny play a needle in 1. Would cap in 2. Mass destruction's up to 18. Throw in a spruce. JJ does a hit and a pet repel. So we got legendary movement, gold spark for justice, needle is the pet to the haystack, smoke repel, and a spruce grenade. Cannot be blued. Need to know if she says it hits. All right, so let's put out that flame. All right, good stuff. All right, let's go to JJ from the DZ, 20-second timer, JJ. Timer is up. She beat the timer. JJ is going to head on down and disable that cyborg. JJ will get some dynamite. And we'll see JJ in round 3. And there will be no cyborg for Team SLY. All right, let's go over to Bones. 20-second timer, Bones. Beats the timer. Bones is playing a monolith. That means all of these watchtowers are going to get duplicates. So you have a 50-50 chance of it hitting the fake watchtower or the watchtower. But once you do one 50-50 chance, it disappears. So it's only 3 of them that are up there. So each 50-50, it goes bye-bye. It's not permanent. Dropping a seal. Going to play a Summoning Grenade, Mass Destruction 6, and Slush Wand Kel to half her rage from the boat. Ice Wands are out of play. So JJ, let me know if that Rage Summoning Grenade hits. We are going to put a Gold Watcher here. Y'all know that it takes a little bit more rage to do that because of the Gold Watcher. And Bones is actually getting 15 points for that as well. All right, so let's light up Watchtower. Watchtowers are now 1-1. All right. Not a bad first round. You guys haven't played a little while, so at the end of the first round, let's move Tiny into the temple. Let's move Miniature Justice into the temple. And that means that each of them got a blessing. Strawman, 0-0. DZ. DZ is going to be 0-0. B-Dub is there, but Dime's neutralized. Bones is there, but Kel neutralized. So 0-0. But we do give out 4 halos. Bones with a halo. Kel with a halo. Dimes with a halo. B-Dub with a halo. Also, our Siegers. Kel and Dimes have put out the blue gems in the opponent's DZ. So let's cover that up. And let's cover that up. All right, we should be good to go. Let's get to round number 2. B-Dub from the DZ, 20-second timer starts now. Hold up, back up. I did not see her bonfire. Hold up. I was with the Gold Watcher. All right, we got to back him up so he does not rotate in. Bones played Bonfire, which is going to relight the temple. Which also means we're going to take away this blessing. All right, so Bonfire relit, seal, everything else should be good. Tiny rotates in. Justice is still on temple steps. B-Dub's move is still good, has nothing to do with the temple. So B-Dub is playing, she did beat the timer easily. Colossal Kang to the Main Street boss. Could be worth 73. B-Dub is going to Howl Dimes. Howl is worth 2, so that's going to lower Dimes down to 18 seconds to get her move in. Dragon Smoke. Milo to the Watchtower. It is an F5, so she did pay the price. Milo's, give her 15 points. All right, everything is good. Quick recap. Colossal Kang is good. Dragon Smoke relights the stone. F5 Milo paid the potion price and got the points. And a Howl over 2 dimes. Craven Light from the No Zone, 20-second timer. Timer is up. Did not beat the timer. Gonna steal Kel's Kang. All right, we'll get to that in a second. So B-Dub, you do have the monolith, so I'm gonna give you 50-50 on that. Good challenge. All right, let's get this move in play. Gonna steal Kel's Kang, needle to the haystack. Craven playing needle in 2 with cap in 3. Dragon Smoke. Let's go ahead and relight that. Gold Spark Justice. He is already gold sparked, so he'll stay gold sparked, I guess. M7 Snowstorm loaded to the wall, and Howl Justice. So Justice will have 18 seconds to get his move in. JJ says wait. And he is in the tank. It is round 2, so it is going to be a T10. Justice going to play Mythic Blue. Mythic Blue will hit Craven Light and will break his seal. All right. Pet Steel, Needle, Dragon Smoke, Gold Spark Justice, already gold sparked. M7 Snowstorm loaded. They're playing the Mythic Blue. It'll break his seal and Howl Justice. Before we get to the next move, Bonnie's last. Oh, she's already picked. She's like, odd. You're a step ahead of me, Bonnie. Slow down. All right. Bonnie's picking odd. So I don't know if we've ever had anybody beat the monolith yet at like 11 of these things. Can Bonnie get it right? Is it going to be odd? It is odd, finally. It finally happens tonight. All right. So that monolith is gone. Like 12 in a row, 11 or 12 in a row. Finally, somebody got it. All right, so it is lit. Watcher does stay there. You guys know how that goes now. All right, Kel, you're up. 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Kel going to move up to their bomber zone. Going to play Gold Gideon. It's a minus 24 for SLY. Pet Repel, Milo to the Watchtower, and Howl Dimes down to 16 seconds. Dimes. Let's light that Watchtower. Give him to Milo. 3 Watchtowers are lit up. Movement, Gideon, Pet Repel. Let's give her a Pet Repel. Watchtower, everything hits. All the good stuff. All right, Dime, 16 seconds, go. All right, Dime's got her move in. We'll get another monolith. Kel, odd or even? I'm gonna break that monolith in half. That might be the most annoying thing I've ever created. Kel, pick an odd. Let's see if Kel likes it. It is odd, back to back. The magic is over. All right, monolith is gone. We got one more monolith. That's that first one. MIR's 2 for 2. But there will be one more monolith to go. All right, Dive's going to move to their tank zone. Colossal Kang to her boss. Colossal Kang, worth 73 if it caps. Pet Repel, H9 Snowstorm. Getting awfully cold in here tonight with all these snowstorms. Gonna Howl Justice. Justice down to 16 as well. I see what you guys are doing tonight. A little sneakiness. All right, H9 Snowstorm. They're going to play a Mythic Blue from Bonnie. Final blue of the game. Dime's going to use her absorption ability. However, it won't matter because it's Mythic and absorption is only 20. So she does use her absorption. Now for gold that would have worked. Wait a minute. Or she's playing, the new ability is Max Absorb. All right? New ability is Max Absorb, which you'll get rid of all of it. So one time. So Dimes will keep her seal. All right, let's go over to Justice. 16 seconds. Beats the timer. Look at that. Aping Amulet, Colossal Kang, Pet Repel. With absorption, Navy to the Temple, and Howl Dimes down to 14 seconds, Dimes. Woo! All right, let's give him a Pet Repel and absorption. Let's put out that flame. He will go back to normal size at the end of this turn. Going to play the Aping Amulet. It's a nice play. All right, so because he's playing the Aping Amulet, we had this before. It is the order of how it happens. All right. Justice, because legendaries are played first, you don't have a Colossal Kang out. So it goes legendaries and then pets. And I don't think I'm pretty sure we left this as a non-DI. For this reason. All right. Yeah, so it gives you a second of a scoring pet, but it already has to be in play. So you don't have a Colossal Kang. So if you can type no Aping Amulet, so you still have your legendary, but it would have had to already have been in play for you to use it. All right. So he does play his Colossal Kang. And the reason this is legendaries go first. Now, where do you want the Colossal Kang to be played? On Main Street. All right. I'm not going to charge him 25 points for targeting because he was trying to use the Aping Amulet to copy a Colossal Kang that was in play that wasn't his. Okay? All right. So he's playing a Colossal Kang on Main Street. That's why I'm asking him to clarify the target, which is a 73-point play. All right. Colossal Kang, Pet Repel, Absorption to the Temple, and Howl over to Dimes. Everybody playing fast tonight. You guys are good. All right, let's go to Tiny. Tiny, 20-second timer. Tiny beats the timer. Colossal Kang to Dimes Boss with a blue spark. Could be worth 73. We'll get to Tiny's cap in a second. The Needle. Seal and Thrill. T10 Snowstorm loaded to the wall. Going to Howl Justice down to 14 seconds. Y'all are brutal tonight. Justice and Dimes both down to 14. All right, Colossal Kang's good. Blue Spark. Seal and Thrill. T10 Snowstorm loaded. So JJ, that is going to be a S11. And I'm going to go ahead and cap this Needle while we're at it. First points of the game for SLY. And we'll see what JJ thinks about that huge snowstorm. JJ says, wait. And after Tiny, we will go to Bones. So Bones, you'll be up next because we'll skip JJ. All right, we got Immortal and Mythic Sonar. Cut it in half, 55. All right, double Sonars. So that will take it down to a F5. Cataclysm. But after we add Mass Destruction to it, it's going to make it equivalent to an F5 Lithium. F5 Lithium, you did minimize the impact of the damage because F5 Lithium instead of a T11. But it is still easily going to take down a blue block. %35% of a green block. So 65 green remaining. Less than a blow, but we still have the snowstorm effect. So we're going to roll a 10-sider. Block number 8 is frozen. A little ways away. So not the worst you could have gotten. All right, so let's put this all the way down there. That block is frozen. So SLY got their frozen block they wanted. All right, Bones, you're up. 20-second timer. Beats the timer. Bones going to play Needle. Bones playing Needle in 2 would cap in 3. H9 Bunko to their Main Street Boss and Woodrow. Max Sparkell and Hal Justice down to 12 seconds. Justice. Holy moly. All right, let's put the dust on Justice. Max Spark, slow kill down. It hits. All right, Needle's good. Dust is good. H9 Bunko is going to do a little bit of damage to Main Street Boss, but she's using the big extra juice on there in order to get rid of Woodrow. And she does. Damage on the Main Street Boss, not so much. B-Dub's Main Street Boss taking a little bit of damage with the H9. I got it down to 87% health. All right, that is the end of round number 2. Captains, give me a round 3 subs. At the end of round number 2, Justice rotating into the temple. Let's give a blessing to Tiny and a blessing to Justice. Strawman, 0-0. Got a halo for Bones. Got a halo for B-Dub. DZ is 25-25. All right, let's check out these subs real quick. I see you know what? You might be right. Hold on a second. We did just create that, so that could be a good challenge. And that is a good challenge. Immortal Woodrow does have a seal. All right. So the damages to the boss on Main Street. Seal is broken. So now you just have a bomb shelter with no seal. We got Ocean Man coming in for Tiny. We got Samurai coming in for B-Dub. All right. Got all players' buffs in there. Happy birthday to Ocean Man. All right, we're also going to dim a Dragonstone over in the bomber zone up there. All right, before Samurai's moves, we're going to cap some stuff. 146 points in Kangs for MIR. First boss. All right, everybody should be good to go. We're going to round 3. Samurai, 20-second timer starts now. If you have Howl on you, pay close attention because it's going to go fast. Don't wait for a challenge. Go ahead and get your move in if I miss something so you don't fail a timer. Easily beats the timer. Thank you for that, Samurai. Going to the temple, boss to Main Street. Samurai playing boss in 3. Cap in 5. Dropping a seal. S8 monster loaded to the wall with mass destruction. Samurai bringing the heat this time, Craven. Craven going to use his first blue of the game. Stop it. Samurai does have gear absorption, even though she's coming in off the bench. So the red-blue will break her gear absorption. All right, movement's good. Boss is good. Seal hasn't resolved yet. Big grenade shot. Shut down with red-blue. Craven has 20 seconds to get his move in. We will cap his needle here. Timer is up. Did not beat the timer. All right, Craven Light's going to play Colossal Kang. We are going to cap his needle from the haystack. That is number 2 for SLY. Colossal Kang to Dime's boss. Looking like a third Colossal Kang is out there. Pet Repel, Max Spark Kel. That's the second Max Spark. Kel is stuck in place. S6 Unforgiven, going to render Riley. Riley, pick 3 scoring pets that you want to keep. And the Unforgiven hits, and he is in a tank. So, that is making it a S9 Unforgiven with mass destruction. So we got 65 green. Take out the green, take out the green, and take 60% of a blue block. 60 blue remaining. SLY, a little bit of a wall damage, a little bit of wall damage advantage so far. All right, so Riley's going to keep Kang, Gideon, and Orbital. All right, before Kel's turn, she has no time disadvantage, so we will cap her boss. That means MIR now has 2 bosses to 1. All right, after we cap her boss, Kel, 20-second timer starts now. Beat the timer. All right, Kel going to play Needle to the Haystack and Dust to Craven. Kel's playing Needle in 3, would cap in 4. Lantern, S6 Lithium to their bomber. Dragonstone and Amplify. Their amplifies are double, so they're going to amplify their wall. And going to break that red Dragonstone. Let's give Kel 25 points for a bullseye. Needle's good, dust is good, lantern makes it undetectable, and amplify. We don't cap right now because Dimes has 14 seconds. Get your move in, Dimes. Timer's up. Did not beat it. Nerf timer's up. Did not beat it. It's for a 25-point penalty. $25's up. Did not beat it. This is for a 50% damage nerf. All right. She did beat that. So that was a 25-point negative penalty right there because of those howls. All right, that's over though. Move to their rover zone. Gonna play needle to the haystack. Dimes playing needle. In 3, we cap in 4. Gold sparked to Justice. You guys are killing him, man. He's dusted and gold sparked. Choke smoke to the temple. Movement, pet, spark, smoke, sacrificing a Marty. 1 Marty off the board to build back that ruby. And render Riley. So Riley, pick 2 pets that you'd like to keep. 2 scoring pets of those listed above. And we are going to go ahead and cap Dimes as boss. I've got 219 points in Kangs. Cap that first flag. Flags are now 2-1. Kang and Gideon. All right, looks pretty good. Let's go to Justice, 12 seconds. Oh, he beat it. Only took him 10. Look at that. Boss to their chest. Justice playing boss in 3, cap in 5. He's like, that's all y'all got? F5 Grizzly loaded to the wall with Roar. Now, he didn't get a whole lot extra in there, but he beat the timer. Ain't no smokes. He's like, I'm just getting whatever I can get. Boss of their chest, F5 Grizzly loaded with Roar. Let's make it a... All right. So, yes, kind of. I got to calculate all these nerfs. So the F5, because of choke smoke, let's make it F4. And you've got Dust and Gold Spark. And at the end of this turn, you'll be back to normal. That's a 75% nerf on your attack. So F5 goes down to a S2. After your mass destruction and amplify, we're still going to lower it 50%. So that Grizzly is going to be lowered 50%. It's going to be a S2 Carnage. Ouch. S2 Carnage. Well, you finish off the rest of that black block. That's good. And you get 10% of a green block. I got 90 green remaining. A lot of nerfing going on. All right, let's go to Ocean Man. Ray, you got 20-second timer. Ocean Man, JJ, and Bones. Beats timer. Temple Steps. Robe of Render, Samurai. All her pets, scoring pets are gone. Boss to their chest. Playing boss in 3, we cap in 5. Trixie to Samurai and Woodrow. And Render. Doesn't matter because she doesn't have any more pets. She's good. All right, JJ got Trixie to Samurai and Woodrow. It hits. This time, Shelter goes away. Also going to break Samurai's seal. All right. JJ, you are still down at the cyborg area. That's your physical location. You do still have... You do not have Minion. Minion would not follow you there because it's like the portal, the foundry. So that scoring pet hamper blocker goes away because you can't take him with you in there. 20-second timer, JJ. So Minion would fall off. One way to get rid of a pet, I guess. Going to move to her DZ. Going to play another Immortal Woodrow. Wow, they both got Immortal Woodrows. Are you kidding me? Holy smokes. Let's put the seal on it. They are the Immortal Woodrow brothers. Playing a seal on herself. E1 Milo, Mass Destruction 6. And it hits. All right. It's our last 50-50 roll. JJ, are you feeling lucky? What's it going to be? Movement's good. Woodrow's good. Seal is good. Milo, you will get the points regardless. Odd or even? Going odd again. And this time it is even. So does not light it up, but the good news is you don't have to worry about the monoliths anymore. They're gone. And you will be lighting the one at the bottom. I just leave them there in case there's something happens to get rid of one of them. All right, let's go over to Bones. 20-second timer, Bones. We'll cap Bones' needle in a second. Beats the timer. All right, she got her move in. Bones capping a needle. That's needle number 3 for Team SLY. Ghost Tractor, Nitrous to get rid of Justice. All right, Justice, you are washed out of the temple. Your dust comes with you. All right, Bones with the Wave Award. All right, and again, is it 2 blocks, 2 turns? Is that ninjas? So this is round 3, 2 blocks on Bones' next turn. All right, that is the end of round number 3. At the end of round number 3, we've got Ocean Man moving into the temple. We got a blessing for SLY. We got a blessing for MIR. DZ, Bones, give her a halo. JJ, give her her first halo. DZ's looking like 25-25. All right, everything's looking pretty good. Y'all ready for round 4? Samurai, 20-second timer starts now. Craven, you're definitely bringing the heat of justice, that's for sure. Timer's up. Did not beat the timer. Did beat the Nerf timer. Colossal Kang to Main Street Boss. Could be worth 73 if Main Street caps. A little bit of Seal and Thrill. H9 Grizzly to the wall. Craven says, let it fly. All right, it's going to be a big hit. H9 Grizzly and 27 Mass Destruction on top of it. Plus, they have the Shelter, which gives them additional bomber damage. $10, $11. All right, nice hit, Samurai. $90 green. Full green. And 80% blue. So you got 20 blue remaining. Best hit of the night. Kel is no longer stuck in place. Let me remove that. Let's go over to Craven lighting his tank. 20-second timer. Craven starts now. Beats the timer. Mask of the Prophet. Mythic Bane to their wall. Seal and Thrill. E3 Bunko to Main Street Kang and Woodrow. And Sap Justice. All right, so Bane is going to rebuild a block, but it is a Mythic Bane. Rebuilds a little more. Mask of the Prophet doubles what that does. All right, so we'll start out with Seal and Thrill. E3 Bunko. Now, he is in a tank, so that does beef it up. So it would have been a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's why Samurai intervened. So they still got their Woodrow. They still got their Seal. Sap Justice. So his rage is half. All right, now to the Bane and Mask of the Prophet. So MIR, 20% of a blue block remaining. We're going to rebuild that block. So that block is now full. Then the Mythic damage is going to carry over. Going to be 20% of a green. But we double it with Mask of the Prophet. We make that a full green and 10% of another green. So MIR, back to 10% green, but it's the second one. It's a good move with the double pet play. And the Main Street Kang is dead because of all the rage that he had from the tank. So even though his Attack was nerfed 25%. They have 24. So the dust kind of balanced that. But the Bunko was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So an E8 Bunko does kill that Kang on Main Street. Nicely done. Kel, you're up. 20-second timer starts now. Timer's up. Beat the timer. Kel going to jump ship, go to their rover zone. Binds to Bones, Scold to Bones, F4 Elmo to the Watchtower, and hinder Craven. Give Craven a -2. All right, going to stop the grenade to the Watchtower. Binds to Bones. Going to break that seal, take Bones down to 90%. Give Kel another absorption. We're going to go ahead and light Watchtower number 4 from the Scold. But they stop the Elmo. And we're going to cap Kel's needle. MIR's first needle of the game. And we go to Dimes, 14 seconds. Timer's up. Beat the timer. All right, Dimes beating the timer. Oh, we've seen this before. Is this the new double Euclid, double Mask of the Prophet? Mask of the Prophet, Gold Bane, Furnace Wand. No rage this round. Can be above 6. Red wands are off the board. Dragon Smoke the Bomber Zone. They got the WTF out of JJ. that is a WTF moment. Bunko to Woodrow in the wall. Amplify 2. They're going to send it back to Samurai going to Judas it back to Dimes. It hits. All right. JJ, does the Mask of the Prophet hit? I mean, does the Bane hit? All right. So Bane is going to hit. It is going to rebuild the green wall. So that is full. The Mask of the Prophet will double it. It is going to rebuild the black block. Now, the black block is a full black block that is not taking any damage. Mask of the Prophet, gold, all that is good. Dragon Smoke is good. Bomber Zone, F5 Bunko. To Woodrow and the wall. So they protect the Woodrow. Damage goes over to the wall. We got 60 blue. Go take it down to 15 blue, SLY. 15 blue remaining. No, sorry, after your mass destruction, I did not calculate your mass destruction. It will finish the rest of that blue block. So 2 full blocks remaining for SLY. All right, that was craziness there. All right, well, let's go over to Justice 12 seconds. Did not beat it. So it actually took you 17. All right, Cyborg Cyrus, move to the temple steps. Move him over just a little bit. Going to go with Crowley's Candelabra. And a Colossal Gideon. All right, start with that Colossal Gideon. Minus 38. Crowley's Candelabra, let's light one, which is nice because they get past the Watcher. And let's put one out. SLY, you have no watchtowers lit. MIR now has 5. Thrill, S6 Unforgiven with Amplify. That's 4 amplifies. They're double. And they're going to use an Immortal Blue because no player preventions work. So Justice at Immortal Blue is going to break your absorption, will also break your seal. Going to hit you for 40. Cyborg Cyrus is going to get rid of 3 blocks. So that was fresh black block, but now it's black block gone, green block, and green block. So even though they got built back, one Cyborg got rid of them. All right, so the Immortal's going to break his seal and also break his absorption. Let's go over to Ocean Man. 20-second timer for Ocean Man. Beast to timer. Gold Kang to his boss. Could be worth 55. Fear Smoke Samurai, H9 Trixie to Main Street boss, Woodrow with Mass Destruction 6. This has really been a double mask of profit versus double Woodrow game. Phantom Cape to fear smoke. Riley is not feared. And JJ the Trixie's hit. All right, so we'll deal a little bit of damage to the Main Street Boss. That's Samurais. Down to 85% after mass destruction. We're going to break the seal on Woodrow. The wall is still up, but the seal is gone. All right, let's go over to JJ. 20-second timer from the DZ. Oh, going with the tractor mud. Going to wash Ray out of the temple. JJ with a wave. And final move of the first half. Colossal Gideon from Bones. Minus 38 for MIR. S6 Bunko. All right, so we'll start with the tractor. JJ. Everything hits. That tractor, we're going to get rid of those 2 blue blocks. Couldn't be detected anyway. Bunko to Main Street Boss and Woodrow. Finally break the bomb shelter. They certainly have tried. And Riley's Boss down to 79% health. Gideon, Bunko hits 2 targets. And Pet score with the Bounty Bear. We had another 30 to it, 15 and 15. So that makes it a minus 68 Colossal Gideon. Woo! Gideon is a beast. Captains, give me your halftime subs. And Dimes' Needle did cap that round. So Needles are 4-1. All right. At the end of that round, let's get rid of some of these lingering smokes too. End of round smokes are gone. JJ losing her seal. Justice did rotate into the temple. So at the end of the round, we got fourth blessing. Nope, let's move that. No blessings. So we got a third blessing because Samurai and Justice. Strawman, 0-0. Bones with a fourth halo. JJ with a second halo. DZ was 25-25. Craven's dust smoke is gone. Craven's tank is gone. Dimes Rover's gone. Craven was in the no zone, so he did not lose his smokes. Kel was in the rover, so she did not. Dimes was in the rover zone, so she did not. Looks like she's in the DZ, but she was in the rover. Football coming in. Animal coming in with a sentry gun. Both teams unlocking a sentry gun. MPC coming in for Samurai. Cardinal in the O-zone. MPC, Kel, Justice, JJ, and Chad. Football, Dimes, Craven, Animal, and Bones. Lineups look good. Remember, before we get to round 5, I did announce in the last game that we would have the rules adjustment starting tonight. Torment cannot be peeled off in round 6 in the final round. So there is no peeling Torment. So obviously, whatever you're going to want to do, rounds 5, round 6. But if there's a Torment, it is a Torment effect that goes all the way through because we did change the shortened games. We allowed it last couple games, but which attack? All right, back that up. All right. JJ, you understand what they challenged? So the 2 blue blocks I took from MIR, so I'm going to put those 2 blue blocks back. And I'm going to remove them from Team SLY. The tractor that Amy had should have taken those blue blocks, and I took them from MIRs. Give me a thumbs up or a 999 if you see what I just did. All right, cool. Wall should be good. Thank you for that. And again, reminder, torments in round 6 will stick. They will not be peeled off. All right, so we'll start out before we get to MPC. We're going to cap Samurai's Boss and a 73-point Kang. Flags are 3 to 1. All right, MPC, 20 seconds, starts now. Kel playing MPC, beats the timer easily. Move to the temple, turn into a priest. Talon Justice to the temple. Smart 1-2 combo. Seal, Milo to the Watchtower. Craven says, wait. Animal with the prevention says, no Milo for you. All right. Craven Light, 20-second timer. Timer's up. Beat the nerf timer. Craven going to play Cosmic Guard. He's going to play Kruger. And he's also going to play Red Stasis to Kel. Arc Ice their wall. H9 Unforgiven loaded to the wall, and he's going to shatter it. I'm going to shatter that down to 75 red. Remember, Unforgiven, no player preventions. Ah, I see what you did there. All right. H9 Unforgiven loaded. It hits, and then going to pain the rest of the damage to that wall. It's also going to get rid of the Arc Ice. Got 9 with a little bit of amplify. After mass destruction. Finish off the red. Take down a red block. And 60% of a red block. Got 40 red remaining. 1.4. Team SLY. JJ going to take half that damage and paint it over to her wall. That was 15 blue, JJ. So you will take down the 15 blue and a blue. So half that damage goes over to yours. Animal says, I want the Renegade. Animal is going to remove, playing his legendary dragon, is going to remove the remainder of the red block. Any damaged red block, he can take off the board. So left side, we got 1 red block. MIR, we're over on the blue side. All right, let's go over to Kel. Kel, 20-second timer. Kel going to head over to their tank zone. Red orbital to the wall. Could be worth 15. Gonna send Torment over to Craven. Milo to the Watchtower and Sap Dimes, half Rage Dimes. Milo hits, gonna light up Watchtower number 6. Movement Orbital, Torment, Milo. A lot of good stuff there. All done within the timer. You know what else is good? 14 seconds Dimes. Did not beat it. 17 seconds it took her. Gonna move to their bomber zone. Finally, can get over there without all those Woodrows. Gonna Misery Mantle, Chad's Kang to raise boss. She's gonna take it and play it. What color is Chad's Kang? Is it Colossal? Get some Arc Ice down on that wall. All right, so playing Misery Mantle for Ray, 73. Colossal Kang. Playing a Kruger. Going to put out Watchtower number 6. Hinder Justice, give him a -2. And does the Milo hit? Movement's good. Legendary's good. Arc Ice is good. Milo trying to light Watchtower number 1. JJ? She's playing a Milo to the Watchtower. F4 Milo to the Watchtower. I just need to know if it hits. All right, let's light it up. SLY's first Watchtower, and 15 points for the Milo. Not done within the timer, but still a pretty good move nonetheless. Let's go over to Justice, 12 seconds. Easily beats the timer. Thank you for that. He had 3 seconds to go. All right. So now we will cap his boss, first and foremost. So MIR capping boss number 4. Four flags to 1. Going to send Torment over to dimes. H9 Gavel with Pershing loaded to the wall with Melt. Who you going to melt, Justice? Oh, and they're going to Judas that to the SLY wall to get rid of that red block. And you got a decision to make here. Justice loading up with Rage in the next round. He played Thraxus as well. All right, so he is hindered. So we got a S7 Gavel. Kel going to intervene it. Going to melt Football is his target. Lower his grenade damage. All right. So intervene the Judas. So Thrax is good. Torment's good. Big grenade shot. Going back to their wall to take that red. And Kel with the intervene. So can we retype the intervene? All right. Thank you for that. All right, Football has no time penalty, so we are going to cap a Colossal Kang. 73. We're going to give SLY their second boss of the night. Flags are 4-2. And we'll go to Football. 20-second timer, Football. Timer's up. Beat the timer. Football going to go Needle to the Haystack. Football playing Needle in 5 with cap in 6. Second Arc Ice, back to back, is going to put an absorption on that block. 2 Arc Ices will create an absorption. S8 Unforgiven to the wall with Mass Destruction 6. Justice playing Horus. I love it. Can't stop with a player prevention, but you can stop it with another blue. Nicely done. Needle's good. Arc Ice is good. Horus stops it. Mass Destruction is good. JJ, you're up. 20-second timer. We have JJ, Bones, Chad, and Animal. Timer's up. Nerf timer is up. She did beat the Nerf timer. JJ going Needle to the Haystack. JJ playing Needle in 5 with Cap in 6. Max Spark over to the Animal. We'll slow him down. Send some Torment over to Football. E3 Milo to the Watchtower with Amplify. 6 amplifies now. Gonna like Watchtower, number 6. And a Milo. 15 points. All good. And now we go over to Bones. You got 20-second timer. Just messing. 20 seconds. Start freaking out. You thought you had some Howl on you, didn't you? Only thing that has Howl on them is Mrs. Howl. Gilligan's. Never mind. It's a bad Gilligan's Island joke. Vines to Chad. Cray to Chad. F4 Milo. Sap Kel. Gold Spark Justice. Again. Oh, y'all got the Gilligan's Island joke. Okay. Wasn't sure there. Gold Spark Justice. So we got a F4 Milo. JJ. Vines to Chad. Cray to Chad. Sap to Kel. Half Rage. What are we preventing? The Milo or the Vines or the Cray? All right, so Milo to the Watchtower does not hit. Let's go Vines over to Chad. We're going to take him down to 90%. Cray going to Cray to the face. We'll stick there. Be half wall damage until killed. All right, let's go over to the Cardinal. 20-second timer Cardinal. We have Cardinal and Animal. And then Dragon Storm. Easily beats the timer. Cardinal's going to blitz his face. I like that. Seal and Thrill. Blitz to my face. Max parked the Animal. He's stuck. Not moving. H9 Unforgiven. All right, Blitz to Cray, Seal and Thrill, Max Spark. And they're going to double evoke the grenade. All right, so I got H9, 10, so H10. We're taking it to a 5, then we're taking it to a 2.5 with the double evoke. We're going to add their mass destruction and their amplify, which you give it equivalent to a Grizzly. And we'll evoke that down to a Lithium, and we're going to evoke that down to a Navy. Navy Grenade, Enrage 2.5. That's going to break the absorption. And the carryover will give you 40% of that blue block. You got 60 blue remaining. Arc Ice slowed it down. And the double evoke nerfed it quite a bit. Final move of round 5, Animal, 20 seconds. All right, beats the timer. Of course, he couldn't move, so he didn't get into the turret. Makes sense. Animal playing Rod. Gold Spark to Kel. S8 Unforgiven to the wall, loaded with Mass Destruction 3. That's 8, 9, S9 JJ Unforgiven. Just let me know if it hits. It does hit. All right, Animal with a gold bar. Congratulations, Animal. Let's go ahead and rebuild that wall. You know, I knew with Red Weddings the walls would be slow moving because of all the preventions and legendaries, but we did finally get a wall down. All right, that is the end of round number 5. All we got left is Dragon Storm, everybody. So at the end of round number 5, we've got MPC and Justice with another blessing. Strawman 0-0. Bones with a 5th halo. JJ with the 3rd halo. DZ 25-25. I got Bronze Stars for Kel. Bronze Star for Dimes. Got a Siege Award for Dimes, 100 points. Siege Award for Kel, 100 points. All right, everybody, final round. It is Dragonstorm. Let's get the die roll. Both teams qualified. E3, Enrage 3 on every attack. All right, Kel, you're up with MPC. 20-second timer. Remember, no legendaries in the final round. It's round 6. Timer's up. Beat the timer. Stasis to Craven. H9 Unforgiven with a super thrill. Craven Light. And we know it's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right. Said wait, says it hits. It is a delay of game warning. 10-point penalty for the first one. All right, so it does hit. And it goes. Blue block, red block, and then it stops. Stops cold in its tracks because of the snowstorm. Craven Light, you are tormented. It is your move. 20 seconds. And you have a stasis on you. Timer's up. Nerf timer's active. He did beat the nerf timer. Gonna play some Torment on Kel. Rage Unforgiven loaded to the wall with Ignite and a red Gideon. Be a minus 22 for MIR. JJ does the Unforgiven hit. Probably does at this point. I don't know if you have anything to stop Unforgivens since there's no legends. All right, so it is an E3 because of Dragonstorm. And after Mass Destruction, it's be equivalent to an E3 Grizzly. Little stronger wall. Black block. 20% of a green block, 80 green remaining, SLY. Kel, you have half rage this round because of sap, and you're surrounded by torment smoke. 20-second timer. Timer's up. She did beat the timer. Kel going to move to the temple steps. Colossal Watcher, Max Seal to JJ. Unforgiven loaded to the wall. Craven says it hits. And that is going to break the seal on the wall. So she needed to just do anything to break the ice. Movement's good. Colossal Watcher. Put that Watcher right there in the number 2 spot. It is Colossal, so the points on that were 30. Sorry, those are 5 per turn. Colossal Watcher is worth 25. Looks good. So we go to dimes, 14 seconds. Did not beat the timer. Jinshi, Mythic Gideon. Torment JJ. Jinshi will put a nerf across the board for the other team. Rage Tonic, Napoleon Unforgiven with a pet score 15 with the Mythic Gideon. That's a minus 43 for MIR. JJ, I think the Unforgiven's probably going to hit. So it'll be a 4. F4, Unforgiven with Mass Destruction plus Blue Spark, actually. F5. Does hit. Green block. 65% of a green block. 35 green remaining, SLY. Justice, 12 seconds. Timer's up. Beat the nerf timer barely. Did not beat the regular timer, but beat the nerf timer. Unforgiven loaded to the wall. Sender. Super Thrill. Blue Spark. S8 Unforgiven. All right, now we got some damage. So I'm going to Blue Spark himself. So I got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. S15 Justice with Mass Destruction. 35% nerf. So we'll make it S10, just with the Rage. They got 27 Mass Destruction. So you take a little bit off of that, but they got Amplify. After the Amplify, it's going to be equivalent to an S10 Unforgiven. Red block. Red block. 40% of a red block. 60 red remaining. Team MIR. Final block of the wall. So close. 0.35 green for SLY. 0.6% of a red block left. Regardless, still a good hit, Justice. Let's go to football. 20-second timer football. Beats the timer. His needle will cap. So let's get needle from the haystack. That is their 5th needle. Going to torment Chad. Blue Spark Rage. Unforgiven with Roar. 4, 5, 6. And a Kruger to put out Watchtower number 6. .35. Takes it down. And takes down a blue block as well. Slow moving on this wall. JJ, you're up. 20 seconds. Beats the timer. JJ's going to move to the temple. Behind Kel. Going to go Blackout Wand. So no DZ points this round. Abyss Wands are out of play. Going to move her Torment over to Bones. An Immortal Blue from Dimes, final blue of the game. That Immortal Blue is going to break JJ's seal, but it prevents any damage from being done. Movement Wand, Cyclone is good. Blue Spark, Super Thrill, Unforgiven, big hit, but the blue stops it. We will cap JJ's needle. Second needle of the game for MIR. And let's go to Bones. 20-second timer Bones from the DZ. Beats the timer. Bones going to go Dark Misha. Cannot Unholy the Torment because it's resolved. So no S8. So it will be 3, 4, plus half the rage previous turn, which would be 12. So it is an S10 Unforgiven JJ. Probably going to hit. Does hit. We take down. Blue block. The remainder. Blue block. 10% of a red block. And that is time. That is where we leave it. Final move. That is it. Good job, both teams. Super close to finishing out the game. So because we didn't finish the round, none of the extra bonuses from the round go into place. And remember, there are no DZ points in the final round. No temple blessings. No straw man. We will count down the remainder of the blessings. So SLY, you guys had 3 rings. 1, 2, 3. MIR, you had 4. Take down that red block. Give you your orbital. Rebuild it. And it will take down 3. Give a second wall to, first wall to Team MIR. All right, we had blocks, we had watchtowers, we had flags, a little bit of everything. Give me 5 minutes and I will come back, calculate, and give you guys your winner for tonight's game. All right, everybody, we are back. That didn't take too long because honestly, it was a very low-scoring game. Because when you play Red Wedding and there's only 6 rounds, of course, you're going to stop a lot of stuff. So I'll give you a quick breakdown. Start out with a flag game. Flag game, MIR at home, strong flag game. They capped 4, SLY capped 2, 750 to 450. It's a 300-point advantage right there with MIR. SLY said, we're going to play a needle game and a wall game. And they slowed down MIR on the wall quite a bit, where you saw great move tonight with the Mask of the Prophet rebuilding the walls, freezing a block, slowing them down. Overall, but MIR caught their wind a little bit late. Not a huge advantage there, though, but a small advantage. SLY 550, MIR 325. So now MIR's up a little bit over 100 points. Strawman, nothing. No strawman game tonight by either team. Maybe some opportunity there for some games to put a little pressure on strawman. Go to Kangs. SLY. They didn't cap as many bosses, but they capped more points than Kangs. 292 to 219. So about an 80-point advantage. At this point, we're about even. Give me 1 second. Hold up. Give me 1 second. All right, sorry. Okay, so we got the Kangs. The Kangs were 292 to 219. Go over to the Needles. Needles, strong game by SLY. You got to incorporate Needles in there. Sometimes people are sacrificing bosses for more Needles, but anyway, you get the idea. 500 points Team SLY, 200 points Team MIR. 5 Needles to 2. There's a 300-point advantage. Now the tables turn to SLY. Get to Siege and Occupy, 100 points for each person. Watchtower. MIR had some good Watchtower momentum, but toward the end, SLY was like using Kruger's on those. Still, MIR 125 to 25. Dragonstones. Kel got 25 points. None on the other side. And DZ tonight was even money, 100-100. MIR, better job with the timers. MIR had minus 40 in timers. SLY had minus 95. So that's substantial. Overall, when you get to just the core points, SLY with a slight advantage, 1922 to 1704. But we still got the PCP and we still got the extras. PCP, SLY had a gold bar, cannonball, tire, wave award, bronze star, but Bones got 100 points in the PCP DZ. So that gives them 250. Go to the other side. How did MIR do? Cannonball, tire, wave, bullseye, dynamite, and 50 points PCP DZ and a bronze star. 200 points. A little bit more in SLY's favor. So MIR needs to come through with the extras in a big way. We had SLY, Dark Boss. They got the Lost Soul Well. That was 75-point kicker. Huge. Gold Watcher. Only one Milo, but we did have a minus 10-point delay game penalty, minus 24, minus 38. But overall, SLY gained 140, lost 72, so they had a net positive gain of 68. How did MIR do? They had a Red Orbital. They had a Dark Boss. They had 5 Milos. They had a Colossal Watcher. But they had a minus 68 Colossal Gideon with pet score. They had a Red Gideon minus 22 and a Mythic minus 43. Overall, they gained 140, but they lost 133 for a positive 7. Final score. SLY on the road, 2240. MIR, 1,911. Needles were the difference in tonight's game. SLY, strong needle game, and that 300 points was the difference in tonight's battle. So, awesome job, both teams. SLY on the road. MIR, brand new chemistry. Whole new team, playing together, planning. Hats off to MIR. You guys look good tonight. certainly this is the first of many games you guys will play together. So SLY had a good strategy, a little bit sneaky with the Mask of the Prophets, but MIR's only going to get better. So had a great time tonight. You guys all played great. Enjoy it. Tomorrow night's a little bit of bounty fishing. Show up, have a good time, hang out with us, and go back to the drawing board and figure it out, everybody. Where's the ice cream? Who's serving the ice cream? All right, I'll figure it out. It's got to be a food truck somewhere. All right. Awesome job, everybody. Have a good night. Talk to you all soon. A lot of unforgivens. Use them things wisely. They don't grow on trees. People love their unforgivens, don't they? Until they're like, whoa, I don't have any. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Talk to you soon. Peace.